For me, I love the instant gratification of thick knits, and so you can make a project in a weekend and see the results, which I love. It was a joy to make. Hi folks, my name's Lisa. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing a yarn review for the yarn called Latte Cakes. And I've used it quite a bit this year, so I wanted to let you know what I thought about it. So let's get started. This is Latte Cake yarn. It's a self-striping yarn. This is what it looks like out of the label. It's really beautiful. It's by Caron yarns, which on this label it says Yarnspirations, Caron's, Latte Cake. And I Googled who's the carrier. So I think it's Caron yarns, but it's on the Yarnspirations website, but it's exclusively sold at Michael's craft store. So it's a bit confusing to me. I don't understand it myself. If my fellow knitters here know, can you please leave a comment and let me know how this all works with Yarnspirations and Caron's? I'm thinking it's this. It's Caron yarns, is exclusively distributed by Yarnspirations, which then is exclusively carried by Michael's craft store. Regardless, I'm going to review it for you and let you know what I think about this yarn. First off, I am not an affiliate of Caron yarns or Yarnspiration, obviously, because I don't even know who's who in carrying this yarn called Latte Cakes. But I have used it numerous times, and I've knit up some really quick, easy knits with this, and I wanted to share that with you. I just was at Michael's craft store one day, and I just walked past this yarn and I touched it and I thought, oh, I need to make something with this. What I liked about this was it was a thick yarn, and I knew I could make a mindless project that has nothing to do with work, but something that would be leisurely done and easy to work with and just fun. So I wanted a fun project, and I started with this yarn. So the first projects I did with the Latte Cakes, I knit up a couple blankets, and in fact I created the pattern. You can make them too. The pattern in the show notes below, and there's also a knit along video in the show notes below that links the baby blanket pattern. So you can go step by step if you need to, or you can just whip this up if you already know how to knit. Very quick knit. I made the blankets while I was at the beach and while I was in the car driving down to Mexico this winter. Really nice, mindless project to do while still navigating for my husband, who was doing most of the driving, so I could knit. Next, I knit up a cardigan with a free pattern that was on the Yarnspirations website. It was a really easy sweater to knit up. I made two. I made one in a blue tone for my daughter, and then I liked it so much that I made myself one in these peachy tones. I'll model it for you. So I really like how this cardigan sits and feels, and it was a joy to make. But let me give you the details of the yarn. So you can find all the color choices on the Yarnspirations website. There's 12 self-striping colors, and it also looks like they've added 4 solid colors, but when I look on the Michael's website, those solid colors are not yet available. This is August of 2021 right now, so maybe by next month they'll be available, or very soon, since Yarnspirations has it on their website. The reason this is such a quick knit is because the gauge is 15 stitches and 20 rows on a size 10.5 needle. And for me, I love the instant gratification of thick knits. And so you can make a project in a weekend and see the results, which I love. The other thing I love is that this is machine washable and dryable. It's 58% acrylic and 42% nylon. The 42% nylon is what makes this super soft and easy to touch. I'm a fan of natural fibers, but when I want to make a quick knit that's not an heirloom project or needing to have specialty drape, I want something inexpensive and easy to care for. And so this synthetic blend feels great, looks great, and works for me. The cost for a ball of this yarn is about $10, although you can use your Michael coupons to get it for a lot less. It takes about 2 balls to make the blanket in the show notes below, and then it takes 3 of these balls to make the cardigan that I had showed you. The self-striping for all the colors, again, helps make it a mindless knit. The one thing I can suggest while knitting with this yarn is to use a bamboo or wooden type of needle. Because the yarn has nylon in it, it's slippery. So if you're knitting on a metal needle, for instance, the stitches might slip off. And so to prevent that, I've been using bamboo needles while knitting with this yarn. So there you have it. I hope this review has helped you in deciding whether to try Latte Cakes by Caron Yarn and Yarnspirations. And if it has, I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up. Please let me know in the comments what project you plan to knit with Latte Cake. I'd love to see your finished projects. And don't forget to subscribe to help my channel grow. I really appreciate your support. And until the next review, thanks so much for watching. Happy knitting!